Apple kicked off its annual worldwide developer conference the same way it does each year. The keynote was jammed to the brim with all the new stuff coming to its various devices. So let's boil them down without further ado. First up is iOS 15. Apple started things off with details on the latest major update to iOS, noting that this release focuses on 4 points: staying connected, finding focus, using intelligence, and exploring the world. iOS 15 will roll into public beta in July, with a full release this fall. The next major release of macOS will be called macOS Monterey. All of the aforementioned SharePlay stuff, which allows you to watch video and listen to music in sync with friends over Facetime, is coming to macOS. Universal Control will let you use one keyboard/mouse setup to control multiple Macs and iPads, automatically recognizing when a new compatible device is placed nearby. Put an iPad next to your MacBook, and bam, it automatically extends, turning the two devices into one big canvas. Macs are getting AirPlay, allowing you to send AirPlay content to your Mac's display like you might an Apple TV. The Shortcuts automation system from iOS is coming to macOS, allowing you to quickly drag and drop together scripts to do the things you find yourself doing often. If you're already using macOS Automator system, it'll still be supported for now. Safari is getting a UI overhaul, tabs are being made smaller, and they're introducing a tab groups system to keep things organized. Tab groups will automatically sync between iCloud devices. Coming up next is FaceTime. Apple has played a masterstroke, going head-to-head against Zoom and Meet by bringing FaceTime to Android and Windows. Some of the features are spatial audio, voice isolation, portrait mode, FaceTime links. That is, you'll now be able to generate shareable FaceTime links to let others join FaceTime calls. And SharePlay. SharePlay will allow you to listen to music, watch video, select video partners. Initially, including Disney+, Hulu, HBO Max and TikTok, and control apps in sync with friends. Next up is Focus Mode. You'll be able to shift your phone into different, customizable modes like Work, where only your work-related apps will show up, or Personal, which could tuck all those work apps and widgets to the background. Vacation Mode, activate. Moreover, you can now tell iOS to batch less important notifications together, delivering them all at a specific time, like after you've woken up, rather than letting them trickle in throughout the night. Next up on the list is Live Text. The camera can now recognize text in photos, handwritten or printed, and make it selectable, searchable, copy or pastable, etc. It can recognize things beyond text as well, including animal breeds, landmarks, etc. Next up is Apple Wallet. Apple is incorporating home, office and hotel keys into Apple Wallet, allowing you to unlock compatible doors in those places with your phone. You'll be able to check into select hotels, for example, and have your room key show up on your phone as soon as your room is ready. After Apple Wallet comes Apple Maps. Maps is getting a details-focused overhaul, with the addition of 3D elevation maps, 3D rendered landmarks, crosswalks, bike lanes, etc. Apple Maps is also taking some cues from Google Maps, including a mode that has you use the camera to scan nearby buildings to more precisely orient the phone, and help you figure out which direction you're supposed to go at the beginning of a walk. Next we have Airpods updates. Airpods Pro will now allow you to boost the volume of voices, and control the volume of ambient noise of those around you when you're having a face-to-face conversation in a noisy environment. Airpods will now work with the Find My app even when they're in the case, and will be able to alert you if you leave them behind. Next up we have the iPadOS. iPadOS will get home screen widgets. They're pretty similar to the ones you've seen on iOS, with the addition of a much bigger widget option because, well, bigger screen. The app library concept is making its way from iOS to iPadOS as well. Other features such as multitasking menu, a translation option, and Swift Playgrounds will let you build apps on the iPad and submit them to the App Store. Mail app will now automatically obscure your IP address/location from those invisible tracking pixels marketers love to tuck into emails. An app privacy report option in settings will now summarize how often any given app accesses your location, photos, etc. to hopefully flag any unexpected behaviors. Siri's speech recognition will now happen on device, keeping the audio recordings off of Apple's servers and allowing for Siri commands without an internet connection. You'll be able to add recovery contacts to your iCloud account, allowing you to select friends who can help you get back into your iCloud account if you get locked out. You'll also be able to pick legacy contacts who can request access to your iCloud data should you pass away. Now we have some health updates too. Your iPhone can now analyze your gait, step timing, etc. to analyze your walking steadiness to hopefully flag if your fall risk is increasing over time. A trends summary in the Health app will highlight patterns in your step counts, heart rate, etc. New health sharing options will let you securely share health data with people you care about, like that of your parents or your kids. WatchOS gets some upgrades too. WatchOS will now be able to help track your respiratory rate, how many breaths you take per minute, and note how you might breathe differently throughout the day, like when you're sleeping. They're also adding new workout modes to the activity tracking engine, including Tai Chi and Pilates. A new portraits watch face will use your portrait mode photos to create a neat, layered-looking clock layout. Text input is getting a subtle overhaul on watchOS, with the scribble handwriting recognition being incorporated right into the text view. You use the crown to place the text cursor, then draw the letters/symbols you want right on top of your text. Siri goes third-party. Apple says it's opening up Siri to third-party manufacturers and their devices, allowing Siri to live on things like Ecobee thermostats beginning later this year. Well, that pretty much wraps up the Apple WWDC 2021 keynote. Although we didn't get to see the new MacBook, it's fine. Are you excited about the new features? Let us know in the comments section. Leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe for more such stuff. Thanks for watching.
And remember, like and subscribe.